Welcome back to Conspiracy Theories and Chill. On today's episode, we're going to discuss the Majestic 12, an alleged secret committee of scientists, military leaders, and government officials formed by then President Harry S Truman to investigate and recover alien spacecraft. The story of the Majestic 12 begins in 1984 when UFOologist Jamie Shandera received an envelope containing film which showed images of 8 pages of documents that appeared to be briefing papers describing Operation Majestic 12. The documents purported to reveal a secret committee of 12 consisting of top military brass and scientists, supposedly authorized by United States President Harry S Truman in 1952. And explains how the crash of an alien spacecraft at Roswell in 1947 had been concealed, how the recovered alien technology could be exploited, and how the United States should engage with extraterrestrial life in the future. Shandera was fed even more leaked information that led him to other documents, specifically the Cutler Twinning memo in 1985 that he found in the National Archives. This memo between Presidential Assistant Robert Cutler and General Nathan Twining contained references to the Majestic 12, tying it together with the previous shipment of images he had already been shown. And this secret group of 12 is said to have put together a series of documents on its discoveries as a briefing for the incoming President Eisenhower. These documents supposedly detailed the recovery of the craft, the extraterrestrial entities on board, and photographic evidence of the crash. The Majestic 12 documents, including the Cutler Twinning memo, are said by the FBI to be an elaborate hoax, but I think it's much more likely a deliberate misinformation campaign. I believe that aliens and UFOs exist, but are not what we're led to believe they are. I think that UFOs are secret military experiments and aliens are interdimensional beings, or what you might call angels and demons. This is why I believe misinformation campaigns like the Majestic 12 exist, to hide the real truth that technology beyond anything you can imagine exists, and that technology has come from beyond this world, but not from outer space. I feel that the outer space fantasy is where the powers that be want us focused. It's a safe place for our imaginations to run wild, and it keeps our attention off of the truth that there is much more to the world than we are told, and those in power use that hidden knowledge to rule over us. The elite worship demons. This is known. If you don't believe me, try looking up Bohemian Grove or Skull and Bones for great examples of the elite's interest in the occult. Now, why would these powerful people be demon worshippers? What do they know that you don't? This is the question that people need to ask themselves. Those that rule over you and have control of our world are Luciferian demon worshippers, and we're living in the age of deceit, so you need to question everything. Now, what I think is the main lesson with the case of the Majestic 12 is that the group feeding this information to UFOologist Jamie Shandera at least wanted people to believe in aliens. And I think that the people feeding him the info was most likely our own CIA, which we all know handles the dirty work of the establishment, so they also want us to believe in aliens. I think that they are and have been for a very long time conditioning us to accept these aliens when they're finally ready to present them to us. In the meantime, they can use that implanted belief in aliens in outer space to convince you, at least subliminally, that when you see something like the Phoenix Lights, or this current bizarre blue stuff in the sky that they're blaming on Tesla rockets, that what you're seeing is aliens, but when in reality, they are most likely testing out weapons and crafts that we haven't even begun to imagine yet. Thanks for stopping by Conspiracy Theories and Chill. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Majestic 12 and aliens as well. And we'll see you next time right here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.